I think I may have just received the best deal on a Lego haul. Spent around $200 on this Lego lot. Now, I think I probably profited, and I plan on selling the majority of these sets. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into it. Now, there are all kinds of sets in here, mainly old, 2000 and I believe, I'm not sure actually when this came out. This is not canon though, this is Legend, I believe. So yeah, this ship is very interesting. And we're finished building. Here's the first minifigure. Now, this is some wear and tear, but he looks pretty much brand new. No cracks on this side of the torso. The arm looks good, as well as the helmet from this side. The legs have a little bit of crack on them, as well as this back part. There's a small crack on the back, as well as the other leg has a little crack on the side as well, but the torso looks good, brand new. They're just black legs, so easy to replace. No dual molding, nothing like that. They're very loose, and the head looks just fine, no cracking. I will separate the legs from the body so it does not start to crack. Anywho, the R2-D2 unit, or the R2 unit, whatever you like to call it. Anyway, I don't know if this is damaged like that's supposed to look like or what. It feels pretty nice. I don't know if it's supposed to look like that or not. So tell me in the comments if it is. Anyway, it does look pretty good. Looks to be in good condition besides a little scratch, but I think that might be printed on there. I'm not sure. It could be a factory area. Anyway, let's get on to the set. This set is very cool. There's a lot of cool play features, and by a lot, I mean two. You can open the cockpit, of course, as well as there's no, fingerprints on the cockpit. Because let's be honest, fingerprints on the glass sucks. Anyway, there's a little play feature with the gear here that turns both of the wings sideways. Landing mode as well as flight mode. Then you can fix the wings a little bit and tilt them, and now it's ready to fly. That's pretty much all for this set. That feature is really good, and let's get on to the next one. And we are on to the first minifigure from the B-wing. Now, he's very plain, zero side printing or leg printing, no cracks on the side or the back of the torso. There's a small crack right here on this leg, but he looks good. Pretty boring face and helmet, just a race car helmet slapped on him. Anyway, there's no other facial expression. There is a little hole there. I don't know. I don't even know. But yeah, this figure is in very good condition. I would say you would sell for around $5 or $6. I don't think people would want to play a lot. But anyway, let's get on to this guy. So he's in very good condition as well on his torso, just a small crack right there, as well as another one on the other leg. These are quite common for the older sets, and yeah, Now, he does have an arm that swings a little bit faster than the other one. It's a little bit looser, but same, no back printing, and he's pretty much damage-free. It's an okay helmet. Probably would switch it out with something else newer, but he looks really good. Anyway, onto the B-wing. We have the little cart as well as the B-wing. If the little tool just fell out, sorry. Anyway, let me get that back in there. Get that back in there. And yeah, so this B-wing stand is actually really solid. It is hard to get out. Like, I think if you shook it, it would be fine. Anyway, the B-wing is very detailed, and it can stand on its own. The cockpit swings to the side, so that's kind of how it parks, is in parking mode. Anyway, there's a lot of unique printed tools, as well as this hammer, little magnifying glass looking thing, a screwdriver, as well as a wrench. And then we have a tool drill, as well as an oil can. I don't know what these were for. It never said in the instructions, but anyway, this is a very solid foundation. A good stand to place the B-wing in from 2006. Anyway, this is a very good set. Let's get on to the B-wing actual part. Now, it is so tall that I cannot fit the whole thing on camera. But anyway, when you have it opened up and standing all the way, the cockpit should face to the ground. The gravity actually works pretty well on this. The wings are a little fragile, I would say. The whole thing's pretty fragile, but it's made in 2006. I mean, what do you expect? Anyway, brand new, this sells for around $52 with no figures, just the B-wing, no stand as well. So that's a pretty good price. I think we could get probably upwards to $100 for it, and it being in such good condition. Yeah. Oh, Andy just broke. Yep. So let me go fix that. Anyway, this set is in very good condition. I say we can get around 100, maybe 150 for this. So let's get to the next one. The next set we have coming up is set 7150, TIE Advance vs. Y-Wing, or TIE Fighter vs. Y-Wing back in 1999 when it was released. Nowadays, this ship would be called a TIE Advance. Darth Vader's TIE Advance to be specific, so let's get into it. This minifigure is this generic pilot with a yellow face back in 1999. This is how almost every figure came. Anyway, let's get into it. So the first arm and this full side is pretty much clean, as well as the back, no scratches or cracks. Then we have this arm. It is very loose. I mean, not a big deal. Nobody really cares that much about arms. It's mainly obvious cracking that ruins the look of the minifigure, but that is just fine. Now we have the helmet with this ugly little print right here of the hair. I did not like that. Yeah. And then we have the helmet. It is in very good condition. So I'd say this minifigure will sell for normal price. I would not devalue it at all for that one arm. As well as this R2 unit or little astromech droid. Anyway, he has a bad face print and he's very loose. His little head, watch as I take it off, it just comes off super easily. Anyway, I'm pretty sure once I get this back on here, I could flick it off with my finger. Yeah. See? Let's get on to the next figure. Anyway, it's Darth Vader. This is a chrome lightsaber, which is very nice. Now, there is no scratches on the side or these legs, which looks very good. Very, very nice indeed. We have the cape, no scratches on the back. The cape is in good condition, very hard. That's the word I'm going to use. Anyway, we've got the helmet and the OG face print. Now, this one actually doesn't come yellow because that would kind of ruin the whole appeal of Vader. The helmet is in good condition. It's the old design, and yeah, it looks really great. Let's get on to the set. Now, first I'm going to start with the Y-Wing. I just want to point out I did not have all the landing gear, so I'm stuck with that. Yeah, I'm just probably going to take $10 off probably for that. I don't think they make that piece anymore, I believe. Anyway, the good spinning turret. Now, there's a little crate in here that actually you can take out. It's pretty loose in there. Anyway, you can put grenades or pretty much anything in it. From that B-wing earlier, you can put some tools in it. Yeah. Anyway, the gun actually looks really good. I like it. Now, they also used a very good technique for the astromech droid. He literally just slides right in there if I can get him in. Yeah. Anyway, that thing behind it is a little carriage door or whatever where you can put your stuff. So by stuff, tools, literally the same stuff you can put in the crate. They put in almost every Y-Wing design. The Clone Wars one I have as well has this. So yeah, it's just a thing with this. Now the cockpit is very clean, nice design. Now, I want to point out right here, there's a Death Star trench run for the Y-wing, but technically it was not in the trench run. It was in the scene, but not in the trench. Anyway, Darth Vader's TIE Fighter has an opening door on top. Unlike how they do it now with the glass part moving, the wings do move pretty easily. If you want, you can make it flat, like a pancake. Yeah, so this set is pretty good. It's in very good condition. Those wings are hard to break off. I built it wrong at first and had it stuck because I had to get the instructions from online. By the way, it's not fun building these old sets because they are miscolored. This, as well as the B-wing, were miscolored sets and hard to build. I mean, very hard. The pieces were not right on the instruction manual, so it was a little bit annoying. Anyway, yeah, I'd rate this set 10 out of 10, and yeah, I bet I could sell it for around $100. And the set is complete. Now, the only complaint I have so far is that it's a little fragile, but what do you expect? This set's almost, 10, 20 years old almost. Now, anyway, first we have the droid rack that comes right out, and then the first droid. Now, all the droids are very loose, but what do you expect? Over like 10 years, they're always going to get loose. But yeah, none of them are cracked. They're just very loose, so they can't really stand up well. So I'll just keep them on the rack probably until they disintegrate, or until I sell the set at least. Anyway, there's little black tiles in there that fit these pieces in perfectly, if I can just fit them in anyway. We squeeze that in real tight, really good fit. I like the doorway, how it closes. Now, we have these side panelings that open up, and they open up on both sides. I'll show you that in a minute, but first you can see the droid rack in there, as well as this top shelf with plenty of room. You could probably fit 4 to 5 droids up there, including the driver, or some like Geonosians, or honestly whatever you want up there. But there's a lot of room. If you spin it around, you can also do it on the other side. That's what it looks like with no rack in the bottom. Anyway, you might be asking, what about the back section? There's a lot of room back there. Well, let me just show you. So if I can get this thing to come apart, it actually separates into 2 pieces. And I like it. It's like a little command post almost. Now, you have 2 computer screens for like droids, and so you could fit droids in there, maybe like chargers. Honestly, I don't even know. The possibilities are endless. And then you have this garage door. You could fit at least 10 droids in here, I say. 10 if you pack them really well. 20 would be real tight, but you could fit a lot of droids in there. Anyway, there's these little cannons on the sides, which barely come out, but like those are cool. There's one on the other side. If I can open her up. Yeah, there we go. That one was out a little bit more, but it's a very fragile set. Now, when it comes back together, it makes a very nice looking piece. It comes back into one piece. Now, you see those little red Technic bricks? Those actually connect, and so they connect right into the side, or in the front of the transport, and they connect perfectly as long as you do it correctly. It takes a couple of tries, but yeah, great set. But yeah, this is what I got for $200. By today's standards, I say it's pretty good. I'll probably make $300 to $400 back if I sell everything. Anyway, tell me what your favorite set was that I received, and see you guys in the next one.